This is the Bonnet house in Fort Lauderdale, and we're going to go in and take just a quick look at it. There's a lovely house. It was a winter house, and you can go online and get all the details about it. I'm not going to give a whole lot about the house and the people and so forth, but anyway, we'll just take a quick look at the grounds, the property, and so forth. This is the south entrance of the property. There's a main entrance sort of on the northwest corner where you go in, but you can buy a ticket here on the south side. I went into the northwest earlier, but I don't feel like walking all the way back over there to start the video, so we're going to start from here. So Bonnet House, Museum and Gardens, and they do guided tours here. It's a really neat place. The grounds are awesome, 35 acres, so we'll go take a quick look at everything in here. This is the south side of the Bonnet House. And this is what they call the desert garden here. And there's some, as far as palms go, there's a batch of Seminole repens over there, the silver Florida native palmetto, and there's some native thatch palms, the argentata, Coccothrinax argentata. There's a really tall one over there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just to the left of that coconut. Some really huge sea grapes in here too. They were very impressive. This is what they call a fruit grove over here. And there are, I believe that's Guiana chestnut in the background. There's some fruit way up in the top of the tree, and there's some mangoes, really old mangoes. This tree right here, and that one, and that one. I assume they were different cultivars perhaps, or maybe from seed, but anyway. Some larger gumbo limbo in here as well. There's a carambola over here, star fruit, right over where the corner of that building is there, or where the little wall corners the building. Carambola there, and a few other things that I can't identify. So this is the fruit area, some citrus. There's a little sweep from the northwest of the main house here. And there's a lovely courtyard in there, which will be attached in the video. Here's a look at the courtyard interior of the Bonnet house. And there are some clumping Tychosperma. There's a bunch of them here. I don't know what species they are, and I asked one of the gardeners and he didn't know either. These seem to have a more compact leaf form, whereas these, I guess they're all about the same. So I might try to get a name. Some nice shrimp plants in bloom. Here's a look at one of the orchid houses. There are a couple on the property. The people who maintain the orchids bring the blooming orchids out from another house and set them up here for the public to look at. There's some clumping Chamaedorea. Not sure what they are, but they're taking the sun pretty well. There's a smaller clump over there. Nice huge banyan tree. I don't know if that's Ficus aurea. I don't know what species that would be. This Dracaena is outstanding too. It's got to be ancient. So here's a look at a slough in the Bonnet house. A bunch of royal palms planted along the border of this slough. Apparently these used to run up and down old Fort Lauderdale, and they were all filled in to make the high rises and so forth. And that's a Seminole Bridge. I forget what it's called. But there was a term for it, like a Riki or something. What was that bridge called that they were making? Rikis or something? Anyway, completely lost that one. But that was actually, it may not be original, but that was something that they brought natives in to build up. So, and then there's a little lily pond here. And Mr. Bartlett was an artist, so you can see one of his murals. That's how he made his fortune. Doing that. And then there's a stone fountain here. It's a dry fountain, but it's part of the property as well. Here's a little bit of an aerial perspective of the Bonnet house. The patch of green over there and amongst all the buildings is the property, the 35 acres that remain out of the 50. And the house is kind of being obscured by that new megalith being put up over there. So just wanted to show this just as another shot of the park.